Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Space Trucking. It's been a while since the last episode, and I have been playing a lot offline. So everyone, please meet the Drift King. Please welcome the Drift King and Drift King. Please welcome everyone. So yes, it's been a while. A lot of updates. I think the last video I shared was from the stream where we had the Python. Since then, I've been loving the Python, but I was looking for a more hardcore trading ship. And before we had the Type 9, and now I was able to grind the Imperial reputation. So now we are actually at Duke. If I show you Imperial, the Empire reputation on the right side, second row. Can I hover? No, Duke, 21%. So that unlocked the Imperial Cutter to me. This ship, this beautiful looking ship. It's the most beautiful looking ship in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. You might have a completely different opinion on that, but it looks super cool from my end. Anyway, and I've been upgrading it bit by bit, and I think I have mostly updated it by now, upgraded it. So I'll be showing you the modules. And why is it called the Drift King? Well, if you guys are familiar with the Imperial Cutter, then you would know. If not, then don't worry, you will see later why. There is no question about it. It is the absolute Drift King, and not in the good way. I think it's the perfect ship for me because it's super duper clumsy. It just drifts everywhere, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so the build here, it's not the best build, but it is my build. And it's a hybrid of sorts. It's not a full trader, it's not combat, it's something in between. What was that sound? So I can do whatever I want depending on what I feel like doing, right? So first and foremost, let's go for the core internals. 7A power plant, these are modified as well, engineered as well. Just a bit. And just to have enough power for the power plant, and it's only a 7A. We have 8A thrusters. That is an absolutely essential thing for this guy. Otherwise, it would be too clunky. And even with the 8A thrusters and the level 3 dirty drive engineering with the drag drives modification, the drag drives experimental effect, it still is super drifty, super clumsy, and it's perfect for me. Although I honestly, I have to get used to it. FSD, of course, is maxed out. FSD range is leveled up to the maximum. Care of Felicity Farseer. Deep charge, experimental effect. Everything else is 7. Well, D life support, D sensors modified just a bit for being lightweight, just for that increased range. Power distributor is 7A for faster capacity and recharge. And the jump range is 21.56 when we're fully loaded, 31.55 when we are fully unloaded, something like that. So it's not bad. And there is, it currently has 720 total capacity for cargo. If you remembered from the Type 9, it had 756, so that was a lot more. But that was like pure trading. This guy, I can do everything with it. Kind of. Not the best at everything, but it can do everything. And 720 is not too shabby, right? That's not bad at all. I have cargo racks everywhere. And look at these massive compartments. 8 slots, capable of 256. I have a 6A shield gen that is modified for, what do I have with this? Thermal resistant shields. Not really specifically upgrading that, but if you look at the shield strength, 1050, even if it's just on the 6 slots. That's because of all the shield boosters I have. I'll show you that later. What else? Aside from that, I don't have any military compartments yet. I haven't purchased it because I think they will slow me down. They're a bit on the heavy side. Yeah, it will increase the integrity though, but the jump is going to go down. Actually, it's not too bad, huh? How much is that? It's not too bad. Yeah. Let's get it, just so it looks good. Although we'll slow down as well in terms of speed. Yeah, let's no. Let's leave it for now. And you guys let me know if I should. I think the slowdown is marginal, so I think it will be worth it. Utility mounts, I have shield boosters everywhere. Modified simply, just level 1. Resistance augmented for increasing resistance on kinetic, thermal, and explosive. And 4 of them. And then 3 of them, shield boosters as well, but this time, wrong button, for thermal resistance. Since shields are very weak against thermal, like lasers. So I prioritize that, and there's just 1 point defense near, I think this is near the hatch, the 3rd slot, near the hatch, the cargo hatch. So when pirates send out cargo hatch breaking limpets, that guy can help and destroy them, so our cargo won't get stolen. That happened to me once already. Like I was killing a pirate on my Python, smaller ship, and this Diamondback Explorer just released hatchbreaker limpets, and I was able to destroy the pirate, no problem. But my cargo was everywhere because of those limpets, and from there I learned I actually need a point defense system. Alright, hard points. Normally, if you're a trader, you don't have hard points, but I want to mix it up. You know, I want to have a bit of teeth. So when someone dares to interdict me, I can bite back. And this guy has multi-cannons all over. Nothing, no engineering. I just recently bought this and tested this out a bit. It's insane the damage this can deal, especially this guy. Huge cannons at the bottom of the ship, bottom front. And even without lasers, it just rips through shields. And I haven't even engineered it yet. Yeah? What else? What else? I think that is everything. So that is everything. And so this episode, we are back in Nyberg. I've been everywhere in the past few days. You will see a couple of bookmarks there. That's for where I did my grinding for the Imperial ranks. These are 2 very infamous systems, Ngalin and Mainani. They trade data back and forth, so it's perfect for rank grinding, Imperial rank grinding. And then I've been to other systems as well. Where is that guy? Somewhere in between this one, Chak. I've been staying here for money making because currently I think it's in outbreak. And when a system is in outbreak, generally, if you look here, oh, it's not in outbreak anymore. Oh, it's done. Well, that was quick. Okay, yeah, it changes every time. So it was in outbreak, like yesterday, and the price for medicine was intense. But what I wanted to do was do a bit of trading today, and I wanted to focus on the in-game trading tools, because as of the Beyond update 3.1 or 3.0, I don't really know, they introduced a lot of improvements on the trading aspects. So you can see this icon here. It might be unfamiliar for you if you haven't played in a while. That is actually the commodity. If you go to your map and pick commodity here, you can see how the different commodities are priced, where you can get them, where you can buy them from, where you can sell them to. And you can get different information that you would normally only be able to get from the third-party sites, EDDB and Inara. Let's go for like basic medicines. Okay, we can't see it here because this only has a range of 40 light years from where you are currently. But I think what we can do is we can go back to where we are, Kujinon, which is our home system. And let me give you an example. So let's say I was looking for, let's say I was looking for consumer items. Let's say consumer technology. There we go. So you see these different icons here: import, export. So you can see the green icons as export. So that's where you can buy it from. That's where it's cheap. And then the blue ones, the blue diamond ones, the green triangles are where you buy it from. The blue diamonds are where you sell it to. I'm still quite confused with the export import. I have to load it up. The buy and sell is much easier in my brain, but I'm getting there. Anyway, so it also varies based on the, I think, Is there like a size? No, it's all. Sometimes they kind of vary in terms of the color, how blue it is, how large it is, but I'm not really sure. I think it depends on how cheap or how expensive it is. What's cool though, so for example, let's look for weapons, because there's currently a war here in Yokujinon. There's a civil war, and a lot of people are looking for personal weapons. The game can get a bit buggy though. It's still not perfect. Like if you look in here, it says green, but actually it's 0. And that's actually not free. There's nothing free. But that doesn't exist here. But still, it says 0. And it tags that as somewhere you can buy it from, which is not really accurate. Where you can really buy it from is here. This really faded green triangle, which I think is faded because that guy is overshadowing it. So you can also add some filters like, okay, only show me those with large landing pads. So we're in an Imperial Cutter, so we only want that. So you see some of the stations got removed because of that. The 2 dots below. So originally there were 4. Yeah, Chadwick Survey and Popovich Vision. If you pick only the large ones, then that gets filtered out. And also you can hide planetary landings. So that guy, apparently, the Tavernier Gateway is a planetary market. So hide that and nothing is left there and the icon disappears. But still that thing is green. It's barely green. That's where I buy my weapons from. And then you can also pick like, okay, that got filtered out because it's only showing the short range, like one pip there. Medium range and long range. So depending on how far you want to go into Super Cruise from the star. So this guy is 3,400 light seconds away. Yeah, and you can pick between different things. What's more, wait, there's more. You can target that directly, like so. So you get straight into the system. So you don't have to go into the system map anymore. And then you can bookmark, you can purchase trending trade data, but that's a very different thing. And the best thing, you can compare in commodities market. Something like that. So okay, let's say, okay, I know I want to buy personal weapons, but I'm coming from Yokujinon and I'm going to hell. Oh, that doesn't sound so good. And I want to purchase something here so I can sell something off there. So it's going to be a two-way trip. Now you can use EDDB or some other of the stuff, but I mean, in-game is really real time. That's the good thing. The only frustrating thing about this is this information will only be available when you have reached the system. I think you have to dock on one of the stations inside the system to unlock it. Otherwise, you won't see any information about it. Like, look at this, LP195. Data for this system is unavailable. Only available for systems in which you have docked. So you have to go to a system, dock at any station, and you unlock their trade information, and they appear here. Yeah, but otherwise, they won't see. So it's good. It's a good investment to visit the nearby systems just once, and you'll unlock them, and you'll see more detailed real-time information in-game. Because that's the main problem with the third-party sites, right? You don't really have a lot of like if the last update for the system is recent, then it's good. But if it's like more than 1 day old, it gets pretty unreliable. This time it's always real time, something like that. Okay, so we want to purchase something going to Jones Orbital, right? So I click this one, compare in commodities market, and that makes that what is that? That tin can, that can appear, that tank appear. If you go into the commodities market, you'll see here, instead of the galactic average, it will show Jones Orbital. And you can pick either export or import. Export profit means, and I always get confused here, so if you can't remember which is which, just click one, mouse over, and this one, export to. So that's sell to Jones Orbital. Okay? And if you pick import profit and you say import from, that is buy from. Yes, so export import. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who's confused there, but yeah, I always have to translate it into buy and sell. So you see it here, these are blank, so you won't earn anything there. But you'll see some of them, like this one. So if I buy cobalt, immediately, instead of just getting the galactic average, which is just not very helpful like that, you can see exactly where you're planning to. You can also search from here, the system which you've gone to. The only things there that will be unlocked will be the system you've arrived from. Export profit. Yeah, export to. So you can gain 700 credits per ton for cobalt around that point, because it always varies a bit. And that's the only thing that you can benefit from. That's the only thing that will earn you any profit. So if we're going to hell to purchase some weapons, then that's the thing we have to focus on. Yeah, that's the thing we can buy. But before all that, let's go to the mission board and let us roll the dice. Let's see what is available for us. And yes, I'm down to 88 million. Let me show you as well while that's loading. I know, lots of information. Sorry about that, but I'm really just so excited to share with you everything. So I hope it's not too overwhelming. Let me show you my credits, how it's been going. Me also full size that, full screen. Okay, there we go. So I've been earning a lot of money the past few days. Let's see. And spending a lot too. Look at that, 135 million spent. That is for the 8A thrusters for the cutter. So that's a single module. Yeah, and so I have 88 million, but if you look at the assets, the past 24 hours, I was earning 253,000 in total in assets. Last 7 days, I was earning 673. So I was really working it so I can earn for the cutter. Yeah, this is when I purchased the cutter. So I reached like 400 million. I bought the cutter, upgraded it a bit, did a few buy and selling with the cutter itself, and then bought again the huge module here. So that's why our credits are down here now. But it's nice. Now we have a more or less equipped cutter, which is worthy for multi-purpose, quote-unquote multi-purpose. Okay, so what do we want? We can go and get some, consumer goods, tea, wine, that we can get from Yaringo, I believe. But that's not really paying so much, not even reaching 1 million. Yeah. This one though. So previously, the guys who were at Civil War were these two, Liberty Party and Workers of Nyokujinun. This time they're at peace. But this time, these two are fighting, the Federal Systems and the Silver Org. And they're looking for lots of weapons. Personal weapons, reactive armor, and all that stuff. So we have a lot that we can do here. Lots of business opportunities. Although, personally, I would like the Federal Systems to win. But, I mean, we go where the money goes and let the others who are using this as a home system do the job. No, I'll probably do some offline jobs as well to help out our federal friends, our Federation friends. So, in addition, I also want to explore the passenger lounge. The Imperial Cutter I discovered is not the best when it comes to passengers, but we can do our share. Because if you remembered, the optional internals for the cutter, we have 2 8As, or 2 8 slots rather. But the passenger cabins, the biggest one you can buy is only 6. So you cannot maximize those 2 8 slots. So I think what we can do is a hybrid kind of thing. Like we can have, and let me share with you my idea, and you let me know, okay? And maybe we'll do it next episode. But my idea, currently we have cargo racks everywhere. We can do a kind of hybrid, like hybrid of hybrids. We maintain this cargo rack because there are no passenger cabins this large. But the 6Es here, we can replace with, let's say for example, passenger cabins, first class. That can work. And we can take some VIPs with with our trip. And wherever the VIPs are going, we just do a buy and sell there. Yeah, so that's just icing on the cake. Something like that. So we can do that, so we can go elsewhere. So we can do more stuff. But you guys let me know, okay? We'll probably do that next episode, just to try it. You can also play with ship-launched fighters because this guy is compatible with the... Where is that? Not that one, that's an SRV. Fighter hangar, that guy. Yeah, ship-launched vehicles, so we can do some combat as well. Multi-cannons plus ship-launched fighters, maybe that would be interesting to see. And then we can finally do upgrade. You know what, let me do this upgrade. Just so I have my mind settled. Hull reinforcement package. Will be a bit slower, but we'll be more hardy in case the shields go down. But shields should never go down anyway. One hull and one module. Can we do both hull? We can. But I think this also helps. Yeah, let's do that. We'll be slower, but we'll be more well-rounded. So yeah, this is not like the best ship for everything. For anything, not the best at anything, but it can do everything. Kind of. So I like it. I mean, with PvE, we're not really doing PvP, so we don't really need to be the best. We just need to be good enough for the space pirates. Also, haven't tested myself against any of the Anaconda pirates. That's my end goal. Well, that's my next goal, is to be able to go head to head and stand my ground with these Anaconda dangerous NPCs. Although I'm not too confident with it currently. I think we can do that. Let's do some trading missions today. Let's see if anyone interdicts us. Let's try to fight them, and if not, we can jump away. What's nice about this Imperial Cutter is supposedly no one can mass lock it except a cutter as well. So if you're trying to run away to go to super cruise, normally you would get a lot of problems. Because if the ship that is chasing you is large, they will inhibit your mass... how do you call that? That thing. They will slow down your charge to super cruise in low wake. So that's going to be very, very challenging. But yeah, let's see how that works. Okay, wait a minute. So we have a couple of options here. I think I know where I need to go. Insulating membrane. Okay, let's see. Insulating membrane. Let's go to... Because there are two places where I can go. The two places I can go are Urvanchu or Hell. Urvanchu is a high-tech system. So if we need like progenitor cells, things like that, we can do that. Shore markets with large landing pads, hide the planetary markets, and commodities. Let us pick, for example, I think that's medicine, performance enhancer. Wait a minute, what did I pick here? This guy needs insulating membrane. Okay, insulating membrane. Oh, insulating membrane is not high tech, it's industrial, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So it's not this guy. It's actually a Dils, which can provide this. No, I don't think I want that. Remove that. Large landing pads. The only thing I hate about this is it doesn't save your preferences like that. It should ideally automatically look at your current ship, or save your last settings. It always resets, so sometimes you'll pick the wrong things. It's not perfect, but it's good that there is something there. Okay, so we have a lot of non-lethal and personal weapons in here. Reactive armor, but normally I would want to go to high-tech systems if there are other missions here too, but it's not very lucrative today, so I think we'll focus on personal weapons. Let's go and get those. One also alternative when I'm trying to keep it low-key is not to get any missions at all. Like, I won't take any of these missions. I'll just simply go to Hell, get personal weapons, go back and look, hope that there are missions here, and wait for missions to appear. And then I take them and I immediately submit them. Because if you take these missions, you are more likely to get interdicted, more pirates, more possible pirates, but at the same time, you are more assured of your income in this way, right? So let's just take the personal weapons missions, and then maybe, hopefully, when we go back, we'll get another round of missions that are looking for personal weapons as well, right? So I won't even add that, because also what I like about personal weapons is you don't need to add, you just need to fill your cargo with personal weapons and just do that. Oh crap, foreign credit fine. I have a fine somewhere. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes in the episode and we haven't gone anywhere yet. But I hope you guys are not so bored yet. I hope someone is still there, because it's starting finally. Okay, and if you fast forwarded, I don't blame you. So 720, let's keep that there. Let's go have a look. So we are looking for personal weapons. That one I showed already, right? Personal weapons. Oh yeah, and yes, there's one more thing. Wait, there's more. Show trade routes. This is what you can purchase, like that one. Purchase trending trade data. If I do that, then those should appear. Yeah, the ones that are involving or coming from hell, I think, or coming or going. You can pick commanders, commercial, or all. Commercial is from the background simulation in the game. Commanders is from other players. This shows you where they have been trading, and it looks like there is a lot of activity in the Hell region, as well as in Urvanchu. So if you want to go with the flow, if you want to look for lucrative trade routes, like why are they all trading there? And then it gives you a clue. Okay, there's an outbreak or there's something. So it gives a clue, another tool which can help you find those lucrative deals. But we don't need that right now. What we need is personal weapons, import, export. Yeah, Jones Orbital, exactly. Target that. And let's do that simple trip. Okay. I think that's it. But yeah, I really like this. Good. Okay. Jones Orbital. Yeah, Cobalt is the only thing we can get. Did you guys see any missions? Let's see if we can do some missions as well. Sometimes we get lucky. Like we need to buy personal weapons, and at the same time we get like boom delivery missions to hell. So it's like a 2-in-1 deal. That's much better than just buying from the market and selling it there. I don't know, I was never a fan of the just buy and sell. It always seemed to be not as lucrative as taking missions in. I think that's the overall message there. Let's see. So I just basically look here. Yeah, there is something going to hell. Jones Orbital, exactly. So for 56 tons, I get almost 1 million. Man, I could take that. Yeah. Survival equipment. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we load that up, and any excess cargo, we just buy the cobalt from the commodity market. Yeah. The only thing I hate about this approach is you have to load the mission boards, this one. And this one takes a long time, at least for me. Long loading time, connecting to the servers and stuff. There's one more here, but that is 6,030 units. Wing mission, not quite what we can do. Okay. Alright, so one sec. Let me do something. Because I'm thinking if I can take other missions, like auto fabricators, and let's consult our third-party tools now, okay? And let's look for Jones Orbital. This is eddb.io. Wow, lots of Jones Orbitals here. Let's look at the market, updated 20 hours ago. That's not bad. So it is selling. That's interesting. It's selling survival equipment, but we're delivering survival equipment there. Huh. Strange. Okay, sounds redundant. Okay, machinery. It is an industrial extraction and industrial economy. So it should have the machines. So what are we looking for again? If we are looking for auto fabricators, insulating membranes, auto fabricators. No, I don't think so. Insulating membranes. Nope. Oh, we do here. Oh, it's technology. Okay. And the insulating membrane. Nope. That's an industrial material. That's a different industry, looks like. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think we have any except last chance emergency power cells. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. No, we're good. Once you get more accustomed to the industries, and I'm not an expert yet, you get much faster at this. So yes, let's go there. I think we're good. And then the leftovers you get from Jones Orbital. Cobalt, wasn't it? Yes. Then we buy that.
Cargo
so that will
at maximum capacity.
That will only earn us 700 times 60. How much is that? 400,000 something? So it's not really a big profit. Like one mission carrying 56 units of survival equipment will earn us 700,000 already. So missions are definitely the way to go in my opinion. Okay, we're good. Alright, now we fly. After 30 minutes, we fly. And see how the Drift King works. And sorry in advance because this will be messy. Still not used to it. I think I've had the cutter for 1 or 2 days. And I've only upgraded the thrusters to 8A today. So, and engineered it, so that's my excuse. But to be honest, I'm just really bad at piloting.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Your way is cleared for departure.
Let's try not to speed or anything like that, because at least if we hit something, we won't get a fine. It's going to be just basically a harmless thing. Okay, let's slow it down. The thing with this ship, it has very fast thrusters, forward thrusters.
Scan detected. Incoming mission critical message.
Like if you look at my top speed now, 430, that's with weapons and everything. So it doesn't feel like a big ship at all. So the forward thrusters is not bad, because you look at those thrusters, right? But if you look at the other thrusters, like the laterals, vertical thrusters, they're very small. Like look, if I move, those thrusters are quite small. And that's why it's so hard to maneuver. It's good at going forward, but going in other directions, not really. Not really. Look at the arrow, the streaks. We're not even moving straight yet. It's still turning. It hasn't finished turning. Look at this. This won't push through. See? Aligned with ship trajectory means we're not moving forward yet. We are facing forward, but we're not moving forward. So usually I have to wait a while, or I have to boost to force it to move forward. That's how drifty it is, and we'll see that better when we try and park. By the way, we have some messages here. Incoming enemy alert. Okay, maybe we can test our weapons. Good, because going to Jones Orbital will take a while. 4,000 light seconds going there, so it will take a while. More chances of getting interdicted, and we have more chances of trying things out. The Cutter is famous for being the ship, well, the biggest ship, the most mass lock factor ship. So it should not get slowed down. So it should be easy to run away if necessary. So it shouldn't be a problem. It is also famous for being the ship with the biggest shields. Like even with only 6A shields, we have like 1,000 shield capacity, or how do you call it, MJ. It takes a while for those to go down. So hopefully that would be enough for my arch nemesis, the Anaconda. The NPC Anaconda, the dangerous and the deadly Anacondas that interdict me. I've gotten killed quite a few times already with those guys. They've been really putting a dent on my income. Got killed with a Type 9, Got killed with a python. With a cutter though, I haven't experienced it yet. We will see. Don't they have any pirates? Come on guys. Show me something. You look like a pirate. Maybe you are. Oh my goodness. Takes a while. Yeah, but it doesn't take so long. What I found recently, this light seconds thing. 1 light second is equal to like around 180,000 miles. That's a 1 light second. Goodness, right? If you imagine how fast we're really going here. I hope I turned down the throttle just in time. I don't want to do the loop of shame, but yeah, okay, I think we got it. Because I almost didn't see. Also, whenever I try and land like this, I try to align with the port, with the mail slot, they call it, the airlock. So you see in the lower left, the icon of the orbital. I try to align myself such that when I face it directly, when I start facing it directly, I'm directly facing the mail slot. And it's kind of hard to explain how I do that, but if you've played this game for quite a while, you understand what I mean. Kind of gets built into your instinct. And I like how the ship name Drift King just is displayed there. That is perfect. Because it really is. Man, I'm so clunky. I mean, I'm not the best parking guy. Not the best guy for parking, but I'm not bad. But with this ship, I'm really bad. I'm really bad. Just doesn't follow your commands at all. It's like it can only go forward and backward and nothing else. So move it there, align yourself, and look, we're almost facing the mail slot, right? It's not bad. So ideally, when we jump out of Super Cruise, you should be facing the airlock right there. There you go. And you know, just so I won't get embarrassed, I won't even boost. Normally I would boost once. But boosting is really destroying the trajectory. And it's really making the ship drift even more. And so it gets even more embarrassing. Like I almost hit the concrete, the structure at one point. Oh crap, oh crap. Phew. Close. Okay. Oh, and yes, I turned too early. But good thing we were below the speed limit and there was no ship in here.
Landing gear deployed.
So we have to be very, very careful with these maneuvers with the ship because it's very finicky and it's very drifty. So everything in moderation. It's like parking a double. If you guys are into trucking as well, if you're watching any of the trucking videos, it's like parking a double. Well, this time though, every other direction except forward is like parking a double. You have to really give allowance to everything.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Good.
Welcome to our starport, Commander.
So we have a mission to turn over. What I like to do is before I sell the cobalt, I turn over the mission first because sometimes we get lucky that we deliver this survival equipment and at the same time there is a mission where they're looking for cobalt. That's a win-win, but it usually doesn't happen. Just maybe we got lucky, who knows. But yeah, this is one way to make that money. It's good though. I was really debating if I would get the cutter or the anaconda. And I chose the cutter just because it looks so cool. And because I can trade limitlessly with it. Like 720 capacity is nothing to laugh about. Thank you. Now we're cordial with you. Oh no. Come on. That guy. Okay. Very hard to please. Alright. If you say so. Okay, let's go with trade. Let's look if they're looking for any cobalt. If we get lucky. See? That one. Case in point. So instead of earning only like, how was it? 600 times 40. Instead of earning only 200,000 from 45 cobalt, we will earn 462. And the only delay you will get is the mission loading screen. And just a bit of finding. But yeah, sometimes you get lucky. We good? Let's get the money. I need the money. Because the rebuy for this ship you might have seen a while ago, it's like 20 million. So I cannot afford to get destroyed. Actually I can, but it just hurts so much. So maybe, hopefully not. Basic medicines, delivery to Urvanchu. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Look at this. It's going back to Onofrienko. Oh, this is not where we're going right now. No. We were going to Nyberg. This is a different... yeah, this is the high-tech system. Because I did a couple of missions there as well. We do have this one though. Nyberg Vision, Yokujinon. Doesn't hurt, doesn't take any space. So let's get that. Aluminum. No, we don't have that. So yeah, we're not that lucky. Is there anything that... no, I think we're good. Nothing is going back to Nyokujinon. Actually, I'm starting to like Urvanchu now. I think Hell and Urvanchu are a bit more compatible. A lot more back and forth missions. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay, fine. Fine. So let's do what we came for. Let's get to... let's say now. I wish there was like a switch, because here you would have to type it and then pick the right one. Show export profit, so you can see how much each product here in Jones Orbital will sell to Nyberg Vision. So I wish there was like simply a swap button. Don't have to type it, because if you're going A to B back and forth, then ideally that's how you would want it to go. And we only earn like 400k from 600 tons. Not very lucrative, but it's better than nothing, right? And here looks like almost nothing would earn us money except liquor and personal weapons. Yeah. What I like to do though is I just buy personal weapons. I just fill my hold with it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So that would make us satisfy all these missions, and then when we go back, hopefully there are some new missions which are looking for personal weapons as well. And I just do that, rinse and repeat until it works, until I finish all the personal weapons. Granted, that's not very fast, but in those cases, sometimes you would have to like do board flipping. And I know there are mixed feelings about board flipping, and it will go away soon, thankfully. I don't really like it. It's a necessary evil, in my opinion. Let's go back to Nyberg Vision. It's a necessary evil, because it really earns a lot more when you do that, but it's a bit cheaty in my opinion, bordering between cheaty and okay. Yeah, it's somewhere in the gray area. Please don't hit anything. I've that 400 credit fine that you saw a while ago. That was simply because I got stuck here in the mail slot, because some other ship was
Cannot comply. Landing gear
wrong
retracted.
button. Because my ship, when I was going out, somebody was going in, and we couldn't fit together. And I got stuck in the mail slot, and they fined me for trespassing, for blocking the air, all the kinds of
You have
penalties.
cleared the no-fire zone. Have received trip, Commander.
And remember this, we had this same problem before, illicit cargo. And yes, that's true. Illicit cargo is a thing. Let's turn off the report crimes against me. I'll explain that later. Because the personal weapons are illegal in Yokujinon itself, but in Nyberg Vision specifically, the station where we're going, it's not illegal. So if you get scanned outside Nyberg Vision, it's illegal, but in Nyberg Vision itself, it's not. That's how I understand it. And I'm expecting we have a couple of pirates going to try and take over our load now. And I turned off the report crimes against me, because if you're carrying something illegal, then it won't be good. We have Paul Evans. Ferdinand's. Ah, yes. Yes, please. Interdict me already. Come on. Faster. I think we can handle this. I hope we can. This guy is super slow though. Come on, bro. Oh, it's actually... He actually overshot me? Come on. Okay, let's give him time, right? Let's give him time. And because I think I can evade him completely. Yeah, because we're in Nyberg vision already, but I want to give him a chance. So let's go away here. Let's actually face away from him. Give him an easier time for interdicting us. There are two of them. Chris Chapman is actually the guy with a deadly anaconda. Let's do this, guys. If I get killed, I blame you, okay? If I get killed, I blame you. Max shields. The hard thing here is there will be two of them, I think. Let's FA off.
Under attack. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Flight assist.
See how this works. Yeah, see? Two of them. So I'm not sure how this works for us. But we'll try. So two of them might not be a very good balance. And I think we are kind of getting there. But yeah, it's not very good for us. I think we'll have to escape here.
Flight assist.
2 against 1. It's not very fair. What if we take the Fertilans first? Maybe we'll have more of a chance. Actually, it's not working, is it? Maybe I have to engineer my stuff first. Okay, let's run. No, thank you. Look at this, how fast we're running away. Right? No mass lock at all. So it's not very hard to run away, thankfully. And just we target Nyberg vision. So it was not a good fight for us. 2 against 1 with a deadly anaconda. But I like that I was able to actually withstand the guys. And there is one more who is trying to interdict me. Crap. Who are you? For the lance. Maybe 1-on-1 we can handle, but 3 against 1? Not very fair. Yeah, there goes Paul Evans again. Where the heck is Nyberg vision? Come on. And did I... There we go. I think it's above us. We're just simply circling around and around and around and around, trying to evade the pirates. That's my excuse. How are my shields? Charging? Charging very slowly, and here we go. You know what? Let me try and evade this guy using the old style method, just so we can get our shields back up a bit more. Maybe if we get rid of this guy like this, maybe we can take care of the other guys one by one. And yeah, this is not a clunky type 9, so it's easy to avoid those interdictions, at least from NPCs. At least from NPCs it's possible. Let's do it like that. Actually, I'm not sure. Do your shields charge faster if you have more pips in it? I don't think so. As long as you have enough capacity in your systems, it shouldn't be a problem. So, do we have more? Paul Evans, the Ferdinands. Are you going to interdict me or not? No, you overshot. You missed your chance. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I think that's enough excitement. But I'm not happy. I want more. I want more, guys. Let's there. Let's fight this guy. I want to really fight back for a change. Where are you? There is one. And we go.
Under attack.
Look at how his shields go. This is mainly with multi-cannons. Although, not the fastest when it comes to maneuvering. Also not the best when it comes to piloting. I think we have to work FA off and stuff like that. There we go.
Target shields offline.
See ya. Learned your lesson yet? It's not even making a dent on my shields, guys. It's like a fly. He is a bit hardy though. I was expecting him to go away faster.
Under attack.
There we go. At least we can fight now. At least we can fight back now. Stay alert. There are 3 more guys who will be trying to interdict us, I think. But no, I'm happy with that. I think 1 is enough for me. I call that a win. So yeah, remember with the Type 9 we only ran. This time we can fight back. And I'll try to engineer my multi-cannons as well. So we have really teeth. Corrosive, overcharge, auto-load, and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be very exciting. And if you have suggestions for me, let me know, okay? What kind of weapons. But yeah, these will be mostly to fend off pirates and fight back. So we're not too harmless. Oh, you'll see how clunky I am at here. You'll see how clunky I am. So the mail slot is right in front. Good to see you. Yes, we made it in one piece.
Approval granted. Land on designated pad number 17.
It takes a bit of effort. Takes a bit of practice to get used to the ship, the Drift King. But I'm going to make it work somehow. Like, look how far I'm drifting. Already facing front in the yellow zone, or I think blue zone, how we call it normally. And still I am drifting. Right? Goodness. Yeah, Drift King. All over the place. But there. The key is to slow down and see how it works. I don't know, if you guys have tips for me, because with other ships I can manage it well, but with the cutter,
Attention, there are speed restrictions in this area.
it's really hard. Actually made it in one piece there. I was holding my breath, so that's why I was quiet. Okay, good.
Landing gear deployed.
FDL is a very nice ship, isn't it? They say it's the best ship for combat. It's not the most well armored, but I think it's the right maneuverability, balance, and stuff like that. And we got a fair amount of bounty from it. I like it.
Contact confirmed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay at
Restock.
our facility, Commander.
Let's see. Yeah, 198k for one ship. Not too shabby. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let us turn over the missions and see how we can win here. Man, it's been almost an hour. I got carried away. Sorry about that. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, I've been playing a lot offline, a lot of grinding, but I was enjoying every bit of it. Should we get the money, the reps? Let's get the reputation, because I think that other faction from the source. Oh no, crap! We were fully allied with them both. Okay, so that was a wrong choice. Fine. Okay, good. Get the money. And let's hope that there are more looking for weapons. Actually, at one time in another system, I even bought battle weapons. Now that thing was lucrative. Only thing was, I later found out that it was actually illegal, even in the system where in the station where I delivered it. So here, if you look on the right, in your inventory, personal weapons, if it's an illegal cargo here in this system, in the station, you'll see something there. You'll see illegal or illicit cargo, whatever that is, or whichever term they use, illicit or illegal. But this time, this personal weapons at least are not illegal in the station, so I'm not scared to get scanned. Report crimes, let's turn that on again. That thing, which I turned off, is basically when you get interdicted, when someone fires at you, that means automatically call the police. Like if you're in a system with security, it calls the police, the security systems to help you. But if you're carrying something illegal, which we were, and they help you, they scan you, and then when they scan you, they find out you're carrying something illegal, then you're in for it. You'll get a fine. That's why I turned it off. So maybe we could have won the 1 versus 2 a while ago if we had a bit of help. But no, look at this, 508 personal weapons, but only paying 5 million. I don't know why. Seems like the wing missions were nerfed, because delivering 48, I get 2 million. So if I deliver like 100, I get more than 5 million for sure. But this one I deliver 500, so should be times 5. I only earn 5 million, so it's not worth it at all. It's good for wings, but if you're doing a wing mission solo, it's not good. I guess that's why they nerfed it, because they were meaning for that to be for wings mainly. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I was just getting some missions in there, handing in the first ones, the first set that we got, and then getting new ones. So look, we're earning lots and lots now. And okay, looks like we're not lucky. That's the only personal weapons left. I don't want to dig in. Yeah, and we don't have enough anyway. So I'll probably do a bit of board flipping to refresh that, and I'll sell this off. And if you are against that, let me know so we can avoid doing that in the future. But I mean, in the future it will go away anyway. It's part of the it is part of the Beyond update. They'll fix the mission system, remove the board flipping thing. It's a necessary evil though. I completely understand the people who are doing it, because it's part of the game. They haven't removed it before. They don't say it's a... I don't think they consider that as an exploit really. Just not an like, I'm not sure if that's an intended way even. Maybe not, but it's not an exploit. And so it was basically like a technical limitation. Anyway, if you have more info on that, let me know, okay? I'd be happy to discuss it. But yes, if possible, I would like it to get removed from the game so I won't have an option to use it, basically. If it's a bit shady. Instead, I want more missions. Man, that looks so good, doesn't it? So yes, that's the Imperial Cutter. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's a bit long, a bit windy, but we got a bit of combat, a bit of trading, a bit of updates, a bit of inside scoop. So hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Next episode we'll be getting into passenger missions, probably. A bit of hybrid. And yeah, let's cut it there. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you liked this one. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button if you did enjoy. Thank you for watching. Have a nice one. Catch you in the next episode. Man, I love this game. Phew. Oh, Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Clumsy Space Trucking.